number since he was 31 years old. Back on July 25th, he's now 32. Got the special baseballs for A-Rod as well. Fans showing signs. Today's the day. Others read, "For the love of God, would you please hit it?"
Swung on, hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. It is going to be gone. He's done it. Alex Rodriguez has made Major League Baseball history, the youngest player ever to hit 500 home runs. An A-bomb from A-Rod.
32 years and 8 days old. It was just a matter of fair or foul. See A-Rod waiting at home plate. It would go fair. Joe Torre knew right away. That's out of here. You could read his lips. Alex Rodriguez, the curtain call. Career home run number 500. First as a 32-year-old. You can read his lips. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's over. To the game, 6th inning. Bobby Abreu. He's been red hot. 348 since the All-Star break. OPS over 1,000. He thought that was ball 4, but it's rolled a swing. Bobby's like, "What you talking about, Willis?" Next pitch, home run. 11 for Abreu. Philip Hughes, the young Yankee gun, started this game, went 4 2/3, gave up 6 earned, but this Yankee offense is right now on a historic run. Robinson Cano is 40 for his last 83. He had 4 hits on the day. So the Yankees go on to win this game 16-8. They rack up 21 more hits on the day that Alex Rodriguez hits career homer number 500.
You know, I've conceded the fact that you can't will yourself to hit a home run. I tried hard for about 5 days. The fans have been overwhelming. I mean, all the flashes and stuff. It seemed that I've never been to a World Series, but Michael Kay said it was like a World Series atmosphere every time I came up to the plate, and I definitely felt it. You know, when I was 24, I never thought about 500, and I'm not going to start thinking about what my destination is. I have a tremendous passion to play winning baseball and play baseball the right way. And, you know, again, to put on this uniform and to do it, just take it one step at a time. And, you know, the good Lord will lead my path, and hopefully that's somewhere special.
Game was over. Now Bonds again took some early batting practice, hit 19 home runs and 11 rounds of batting practice. Out there for about 45 minutes. Remember, he hadn't homered in 8 days. Stuck on 754. Bud Selig there to watch it. And some of the fans in San Diego holding up asterisks as Bonds warmed up in left field. Second inning, Bonds coming up. 2 for 11 with no home runs in his career against Clay Hensley. 4th pitch of the at-bat.
The 2-1. Swinging a high fly ball left field. Did he get it? Backing up Hairston, and it is gone. He has done it. There's number 755. Barry Bonds has tied the greatest individual record in American sports. And now it's just Barry Bonds and Hank Aaron side by side.
And Bonds met at home plate by his son Nikolai. And the fan that caught number 755, 33-year-old Adam Hughes of La Jolla, California. And Bonds getting some kisses from his family. And we take a look back at that historic swing. Really more cheers than boos for Bonds in San Diego. He's torched the Padres over his career, hit more home runs against them than anybody else. His 87th career home run against the Padres, and his 72nd home run after the age of 40. That ties Carlton Fisk for most all time. And check out his wife Liz and his daughter. They knew it as soon as he hit it. Bud Selig, though, his response a little bit restrained. He stood up, hands in his pockets, didn't clap or cheer. We read your statement a few minutes ago, and lots of cheers among some boos at Petco, and some fans showing how they feel about the home run. We go to the 4th now. Bonds second at bat, and he's thinking 756 here, but he misses and fouls it back. But look at that cut, just kind of caught a little too low on the bat. Now the 3-1 pitch from Hensley to Bonds. He wants no part of it, and he walks it. So we go to the 8th, tied at 2 in the 8th. Bonds walked in the 5th. His last at-bat of the game, 3-1 pitch from Heath Bell. 96-mile-per-hour fastball, and he fouls it off. Bonds looking for 756 there as well. 3-2 pitch, another fastball for ball 4, and Bonds walks for the 3rd time in the game. He would come out for pinch runner, and his daughter's doing the chicken dance again like she did for much of the previous 2 seasons. So now, bottom 12, Khalil Green up, and it is time to bounce in San Diego as he drives in the winning run. So Bonds gets history, but he doesn't get a victory as the Padres take this one 3-2 at Petco. We'll hear from Bonds a little bit later on in Sports Center. Baseball now, NL Central race. Brewers a game up on the Cubs with the Phillies in Milwaukee on Saturday. Cole Hamels 7-0 against the NL Central this season. And Ryan Braun says, I got your 7-0 record right here. Solo shot is 19th of the season. Brewers up 1-0. Top second, Ryan Howard gets it right back. Solo shot for Howard, his 30th of the season. Remember we were asking when he was going to get going? He's going now. Game tied at 1. Bottom 6, Brewers down 5-3. Prince Fielder with a base hit. J.J. Hardy scores. The Brewers down 5-4. Later in the inning, 2 runners on. It's Kevin Minch. Little liner, but Chris Roberson with a great catch. Inning over, that's the top plate nominee. Bottom 8, Fielder up again with 1 on and 1 gone. Tom Gordon gave it up, 32nd of the season for Fielder. The Brewers up 6-5. Top 9, Tadahito Oguchi, that's well hit. But Corey Hart makes sure it's well played too. Hart is 6'6", and when he jumps, well, he's pretty tall, able to get up over the wall, bring that one back. Francisco Cordero said, I owe him. And he does. Brewers win at 6-5, 34 saves and 39 chances for Cordero so far this season.
NL West in LA against the third-place Dodgers, who are 2 back of Arizona. 2 weeks ago, the third-place D-backs were trailing the Dodgers by 4.5 in the NL West. Now, as we mentioned, the Dodgers chasing Arizona. We picked this game up bottom of the 7th. Dodgers down 8-2. 19-year-old Justin Upton. Arizona expects huge things out of this talented player in right field. Oh, my goodness. His error loads the bases. Later, Nomar Garciaparra with 2 on, 3-run Jackson. Dodgers down by 2, 8-6, bottom 9. Jose Valverde in, 2 outs. Nomar up again, and oh, that's a nasty pitch. He saves the day, his 33rd. D-backs win 8-7. All right, we showed you the Yankees winning earlier, so the Red Sox must win this game, or their lead in the AL East is down to 6. Daisuke Matsuzaka and the Red Sox have lost 9 straight games in Seattle. And Matsuzaka pitched very well. Struck out 10 over 7 to the 8th. Red Sox recently acquired Eric Gagne. So here it is, the Gagne-Papelbon end of the game combination. Gagne got the first 2 batters easily, then got in some trouble, but ends the 8th as Yuniesky Betancourt taps back to Gagne. To the 9th. The second head of the 2-headed bullpen monster, Jonathan Papelbon. He gets Ichiro easily on an 0-2 pitch. Jose Vidro as well with the split finger. And then, after he got in some trouble, 2 on, 2 out, Adrian Beltre pops up to Jason Varitek, and the Red Sox bullpen a bit shaky, but they get the job done. The lead remains 7 over the Yankees.
AL Central, Indians had a half-game lead on the Tigers in a day with the Twins in Minnesota. Matt Garza starting for the Twins. Top 4. Bases loaded for the Indians at 1-0. Casey Blake, what a catch by Michael Kadire, but Johnny Peralta tags and scores. Indians take a 2-0 lead. Bottom 6, Kadire over to third. Casey Blake with a stop, throws out Joe Mauer at second. Relay to first, not in time. Jason Tyner scores on the play. The Twins on top 3-2. Top 8, Franklin Gutierrez lines out. Jason Bartlett in time to first to double up Johnny Peralta. He got caught slipping. Top 9 now still 3-2. Joe Nathan trying to save it. Casey Blake, well hit. But Torrey Hunter is there. Twins take it 3-2. 25th save on the season for Joe Nathan.
So that's good news for the Tigers. Indians lose. Tigers just 4-11 in their last 15. Jeremy Bonderman's ERA in the first inning is, as you can see, not good at all. He needs to get off to a good start, and oh boy, he doesn't. Top of the first, Jermaine Nye. 11th and 12th RBIs in his last 10 games. White Sox up 3-0. Later in the first, Scott Posednik slices one down the line and drops in there. White Sox up 4-0. Bonderman again, first inning problems as Posednik tagged out at second. Top of 3, Jim Thome. Barry Bonds hits career homer number 755. Jim Thome hits career homer number 490. 18th this season. White Sox beat the Tigers again. Detroit has lost 8 of 9. More
baseball, Rangers and Blue Jays from Toronto. The big hurting them. Bottom first, Jays up 2-1, 2 on. Frank Thomas has left the building. Number 504 for his career. Ties Eddie Murray for 20th all time. Blue Jays' first home run in 66 innings, spanning 8 games. 5-1 Jays. Bottom third, Thomas back for more. First one felt so good, he hit another one. Sole possession of 20th place all time now. 2 for 4 with a pair of home runs, 4 RBI, 30th multi-home run game of his career. And the Jays going to win it 9-5.
250 behind Bonds.
Yeah, unbelievable. So Thomas goes deep twice.
NL Central should be fun the rest of the summer. In early fall, Luke Mella's Cubs have dropped their last 2. Got to get back on track. 2 outs now, bottom third. John Maine in some trouble, but he can get out of it here if Jose Reyes can throw out Ryan Theriot. Called safe. Was he out? Marty Foster, first base umpire. Well, that's so close. Cubs take a 1-0 lead. Later, Cliff Lloyd at bat with 2 strikes. Takes one for the team. Theriot scores. Cubs up 3-0. Meanwhile, Ted Lilly pitching very well once again for the Cubs. 7 2/3, 2 earned. Once again, Chuck Jones at the plate. It's in his favor for Maine, but Jones gets the job done. Lilly's 12-5, and the Cubs beat the Mets.
Rockies and Braves, Tim Hudson 5-0 with a 2.31 ERA in his last 7 starts. And Hudson had some heroes backing him up on Saturday. Top 4, 1 on for Todd Helton. Chipper Jones starts the 5-4-3 DP. Hudson glad to have the help. Bottom 5, bases loaded for Hudson, now helping himself. That's going to fall. And 2 runs will score in the Braves with a 5-0 lead. And 5-0 for Hudson has been plenty lately. Nobody on for Corey Sullivan, top 6. Willie Harris charges, makes the diving catch. We may see him in top plays. Hurt himself, but he stayed in the game. Then Troy Tulowitzki up with the bases loaded. 4-6-3 DP to end the threat. 7 shutout innings for Hudson, 7 Ks. Braves hold on to win it 6-4.
Of course, always a milestone on SportsCenter when we reveal the nightly top 10. Number 10, Mike Jacobs, the fly ball. Eric Brunlick gets us off to a good start with a beautiful catch in center, but the Astros lost 6-5.
Number 9, Rapids FC Dallas from MLS. Drew Moore, using his head. And then look at that. He does like a standing broad jump over the wall to celebrate. That's pretty impressive.
Driver 8, take a break. Canadian Football League, Calgary Stampeders, Edmonton Eskimos. Down 32-31. Sandro DeAngelis kicks the game-winning field goal, and he's going to just, I don't know, sure where
Celebrating like a soccer player.
All right. Stampeders win.
I like that. The shoe shine.
Shoe shine.
That's cool. Andy Roddick, Ivo Karlovic. Roddick with a tremendous 2-hand return volley. What a shot. Just inside the line. And Roddick wins 7-6, 7-6.
Number 6, West Virginia Derby. Zanhiro will edge out Wana Bull by a nose and a photo finish to win the $750,000 West Virginia Derby. Got him by that much.
All right, Summer X Games, Day 3. BMX Vert. This is Jamie Bestwick, and he pulls off the incredible triple tail whip. And I guess that's better than a double tail whip. He got a 93.66, and he won his 4th gold medal.
All right, number 4, Ramos Ramirez, fly ball to right, Damian Eason. Vile weeds in amongst the junk. Makes the catch, but the Cubs would win 6-2.